Hey guys, my name is Garndaddy and I'm a partnered streamer on Mixer. Today I'm going to be going through a few of my personal tips and some advice for streaming on Mixer. A lot of people come into my channel and ask how to get viewers, how to grow. Nobody watches them, all of the standard things I hear. So this is how I went from 0 to 3 viewers to averaging around 30 per stream as a variety streamer on Mixer. I'm not going to go into too much detail on what Mixer actually is as a platform, but if you're interested in live streaming, you should definitely check out Mixer at mixer.com. It's a very cool platform. So, first things first, very first things first. This is going to seem very simple, but you'd be surprised at how many people don't have this yet, is a profile picture. That is the very first thing you should do if you're going to start streaming, or if you're already streaming. Make sure you have a profile picture. I'll put a link in the description on how to actually upload a profile picture if you don't know how to do that. But first, it instantly is going to grab the attention of the viewer. It's going to help you stand out as a streamer so you don't look like the generic blueberry robot that everybody starts out with. And it's also going to show that you take this seriously enough to have, actually went out of your way to look semi-professional. My second piece of advice, and I think this is basically a requirement now for live streaming, is to get a webcam. Get a webcam. You can get them for a reasonable price. For Mixer specifically, you can plug it straight into your Xbox and stream from straight through your Xbox with a webcam. Any webcam is better than no webcam. Basically, the main part about a webcam is that it gives the viewers a way to personally connect with you. That's kind of what makes streaming so awesome, is that you're getting to experience it firsthand with the streamer. You're getting to experience those funny moments, those awesome gameplay moments, and you're getting to see their reactions in real time and interact with them in the chat. And naturally, you want to look at what you're talking to. You want to see their interactions, their personality, all of that live in front of your face. So I think personally, get a webcam. It is required. Do it. It's going to help you stand out so much. Number 3 piece of advice, and this one is probably one that I see most streamers struggle with a lot, and that's engaging with your chat. There's a suggestion that's always be talking. And while you don't necessarily have to always be talking, you should be talking a lot. Even if you have 0 viewers, talk about your plans in the game, talk through the actions that you're doing in the game. So for instance, if you're playing a competitive game, maybe Battlefield or something, say, I need ammo, or I'm going to point A, I'm going to go hide out over here, I'm going to switch to this class, I'm going to take this objective so that I can control this point. Just talk about what you're doing. If you're exploring in a survival game, say what you're looking for. Say, talk about really anything that you plan on doing in the game and why you plan on doing it. You could give a live review of the game. That's something that I do personally, but like when I first start playing a game, I'll say, ooh, I really like that they did this. I really like that they did this. I hope they add this, stuff like that. Just always be talking, whether or not there are people watching you or not. You should get used to that and practice. Because if a viewer comes in there and sees you just sitting there playing a game like this, they're probably going to leave pretty quick because that's boring. And streaming isn't just playing video games, so get that out of your head. It's not just playing video games. And when viewers do come by, one thing, chat engagement does not mean to call them out if they are lurking. Basically what I mean by that is, do not say, hey, user 1234, how are you today, and keep bugging them. If they haven't spoken in your chat and you're looking at your viewer list to see when somebody pops in, or if you have a bot that calls them out, delete that bot. Don't do that. That's going to hurt you in the long run. I know me personally, if I jump into a stream and there's a bot that calls me out, or like before I've even had a chance to type in the chat, somebody's like, "Hey, Garn Daddy, how you doing?" I'm just like, "Well, not good anymore," and leave. Like I'm not. I can say that I used to do that when I very first started streaming, until I had somebody do it to me, and I was like, "Oh, I don't really like that. That makes me feel uncomfortable." Yeah, that's not what chat engagement means. Don't do that. Don't call lurkers out. Number 4 piece of advice, or it's not really advice, it's kind of another essential tip. That's just to set up a stream schedule. That one's pretty common. Scheduling time off or scheduling streams specifically will let streamers know when to expect you, and you will have more people throughout the stream if they know where you're going to be on, because they're going to be waiting for it. Whether it's kids that are getting out of school and they're like, "Oh, this person's getting on in an hour, I got to do this, and then I'll jump in a stream or her stream or whatever." It just helps structure those things out, and it gives viewers a way to keep track of you as well, because most viewers probably aren't going to turn notifications on. So you should have your schedule loud and proud in your info section as a command everywhere. Talk about it, get it out there. Practice chat engagement by repeating your schedule. Like, "Hey guys, I'm about to get off now. I'll be live again tomorrow at time A," or whatever, Just get used to being consistent with your schedule. My number 5 tip would be social media. So this one's kind of a few things about social media. Is I think if you're looking to grow on Mixer, you need to be at least on Twitter and Instagram. Those two. Make sure your Twitter, your Instagram, and Mixer name all match or are very, very close to matching. Makes it easier people to find you, and that's just a general rule of branding, but that makes it way easier for people to find you. Always post whenever you're going live. Whenever you do post that you're going live, do not tag 1 million people accounts. Do not tag more than I usually don't tag anybody unless I'm trying to get the attention of a specific game. I usually use hashtags more than tagging accounts, because hashtags are searchable. But also in that case, do not use 1 million hashtags either. Use 1 to maximum 3 hashtags, and that's for Instagram and for Twitter. Do not overdo it, because a lot of people are going to see a big block of tags and hashtags, and they're going to see all that, and it's going to be Mixer shout out, Mixer retweet, all this stuff that's like follow for follow and all that. Don't get involved with that. Don't get involved with that at all. That's just fake numbers and fake growth. And people will see right through that and probably unfollow you unless they're trying to do follow for follow as well, but they'll never come by your stream. They'll just give you a like and go on their way, and you'll never interact with them again. Number 6 tip, and this kind of goes along with chat engagement and interaction, are probably the two most important, I feel like, and that is networking, which really, networking is just making friends across the platform. It's as simple as that. People say networking and then it sounds all business-like and formal and weird, and it's not any of that. It's just making friends. Simple as that. So it's not self-promoting your channel in people's chat. It's not helping people out so that they help you in return. Like, helping somebody for your benefit is not helping somebody. So that's not networking. Don't do that. And it's not follow for follow. We already went through follow for follow. That stuff is basically just fake. Just don't do it. Simple as that. Stay away from follow for follow. Networking, like I said, simply just making friends. The best way to do this is to visit other streams often, like every day. Whenever you're not streaming, you should be watching other streams at least for 30 minutes to an hour a day, I would say. You can, this kind of goes along with your schedule, but you should schedule out time to watch streams as well so that you can watch them and learn what other streamers are doing, learn how their communities are, get to know the streamers, get in there, chat, meet the streamers, talk to the other people in chat as well. Don't just talk to the streamer only. That's a big thing that I see a lot of people do is they focus directly on the streamer, and then they're like, okay, I'm going to go stream now. Bye. And then it's like, okay, well, see you later. I mean, don't do that. You're going to want to get to know the streamers, like I said, and get to know the chat, the viewers in chat as well. Respond to funny comments, participate in the chat mini games, and basically just try to be a viewer that you would like in your own stream. You can also, one thing that I do personally is whenever and I know a lot of people, it's not rocket science, a lot of people do this, but host other streams. Whenever you're done streaming, try to host streamers that are around your size or smaller. I mean, you can host bigger people as well, but I feel like you're going to get lost in the crowd if you do that. I would, for the most part, try to focus on people that are around your size. But I mean, if you're friends with bigger streamers, then yeah, host them, go all out. But basically, whenever you host them, don't just host them and then leave. You're going to want to host them, jump in there, raid them, have fun, get to know them, get to know their communities. Make sure your viewers come with you and do the same thing, because that shows the other streamer that you have a cool community, and then eventually they may come by and say, hey, thanks for the host, blah, blah, blah. They may not, but you should still be hosting anyways. They may never come by. I've hosted plenty of people that I've never talked to again after that. And that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. You're not gonna click with every streamer out there, but the more you host, the more you get to know people, the more people you meet, the better your chances are of becoming friends with them. I have a few other quick tips and small pieces of advice here as well. And first one is, don't look miserable. Don't look miserable whenever you're streaming. Don't just sit there, like I said earlier, and be all silent and look sad and angry. Don't look like that. I know sometimes you get focused on the game, and sometimes you'll look mad, but as much as you can, try to look like you're enjoying the game. Try to react what's going on in the game. And like I said earlier, the always be talking guideline, that helps with that a lot, because if you're sitting here talking about, okay, I'm going to do this, it's going to naturally make the expression on your face a little more friendly, and maybe people will click on your stream. Another thing, and this is kind of, I guess, one piece of advice that I don't really hear anybody else talk about, as far as Mixer goes at least, don't stream, if you have less than 10 viewers per stream, don't stream anything, at least as little as you can. Try not to stream the bigger games. Like whenever you go to the game section on Mixer, if it has more than like 500 to 700 viewers, try to stay away from it the best that you can. If all other games are boring right now and you love that game, then just grind it out for a little bit. But if you can, try to not play that game. Try to go into the directory where it's from like 500 to 40 or 50 viewers, maybe even 30. Try to stream games in that range. That's kind of what I did when I first started on Mixer. And luckily for me, those were the games that I was enjoying anyways. But basically, my reason for this is that if you click on a game that has 1,000 viewers, the first page that you see, you're probably not going to show up on there. So you got to scroll down a little bit, and still nobody finds you. Scroll down a little bit, still nobody finds you. Scroll down. Basically, the bigger the game is that you're streaming, the harder it's going to be for you to get discovered. If you stream a game with 100 viewers, for instance, odds are if you have a few viewers, or even, even if you have 0 viewers, it's going to be easier to find you. You may only have to scroll down 2 or 3 times to find you instead of 10 or 20. And if you have 5 viewers and you're streaming a game that has 100 total, you're going to show up on the first 5 to 10 people and be noticed right away. You're going to be on the front page for that game, basically. Basically, that's just a discoverability thought that I had. And it seemed to help when I was doing it. The higher you are on the game streamers list, the more traffic you should theoretically get on your channel. Number 3 little piece of advice that I have, this is also one that I feel like not enough people think of, not enough people act on, is tell your friends and family that you are streaming. Tell your close friends and family. If you were opening a business, who are the first people that you're going to sell your product to? Your friends and family. Why not do that exact same thing for your stream? That will instantly bump you from 0 to probably at least 3 viewers, just like that. Why not do it? They don't have to, odds are they're probably not going to sit there and actually watch you and judge you and all of that. I doubt that they really would. Just tell your grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, siblings, cousins, best friends, tell everybody that's very close that it would help you, how much it would help you if you're really, truly wanting to grow. And I can almost guarantee you that a few of them are going to come by your stream, at least open the tab for you while you're streaming. Say, hey, grandma, I'm going to be streaming this from 5 to 8. I know you don't know what it is, but if you could just go to this site and open it up for me, that would mean a lot. I can almost promise you she's going to do it for you. And my last little piece of advice is be consistent, be patient, and have fun with it. At the end of the day, it's not just playing video games, but for the most part, we are video game streamers, and games are supposed to be fun, so enjoy it. If you're not having fun, like I said earlier, if you're not having fun, people aren't going to come by point blank. That's just how it goes. You should be having, in my mind, you should be having fun whether you have 0 viewers or 100 viewers or whatever. You should always be having fun. Your stream should be fun to you. If your stream is fun to you, it's going to be fun to others. So play the games that you truly enjoy. Don't ever just play things for views. Now, obviously, if you are enjoying a game that's also getting you viewers and followers, then that is exactly where you want to be. That's the best thing you could do. But have fun with it, bottom line. And don't expect anything from streaming. It's definitely not for everybody, and it's very hard to grow. There's millions of people streaming every day doing the same things that we are all doing. So standing out in the crowd is going to be tough regardless, and being able to grow and build a base of viewers and everything is very hard. And that's kind of why I say just have fun with it, because odds are it may not work out. But I will say that if you work hard enough and put the time in, I think that the advice that I've given you will help you grow and will help you at least open your eyes maybe to some new ideas, like, ooh, I didn't even think about that. Now I can try this. And if it just helps you just a little bit, then that's all this was for. That's what this video is for. Just maybe take one little thing and help you grow from there. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about the video. If I missed out on any tips, or if you have any tips, comment below with what they are. Let me know how your stream's been going for you. If you have any questions, reach out to me on my social medias. If any of this helped you, be sure to like this video and share this video. Most importantly, share this video, please, with other streamers you know on social media and stuff, because I want to just help. I really just want to help the streamers that are struggling to grow and get viewers, because I was there at one point. Like I said, I was there 9-10 months ago when I first started on Mixer. I know how hard it is to get off the ground and get going, but if this helped, be sure to share it. And if you want more videos like this, maybe more stream talk and stuff like that, let me know, and I'll try my best to come up with whatever I can. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.